Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am your god, Carlin, the Taco Muncher. Woo, we've had a whole lot of crazy this week. For all those that aren't in the know, a Twitter user, Grummz, has started a petition recently in order to get Stellar Blade uncensored. And this is, of course, causing some strife amongst the crazies out there. Because not too long afterward, a Twitter user by the name of Tone Man here decided to tweet this. Yeah, 20K to anyone that makes this dip disappear. That's not a crime at all. Subtle. But that is simply just the foundation of this story. As bad as that is for Grummz here, there's another part to this story that's very sus. Not too long afterwards, a Twitch streamer, apparently the largest political streamer amongst women, she's huge. She was watching Asmongold's clip where he was reacting to this situation and decided to give some of her own input.
Listen, I'll up the number, okay? 30K to anyone who'll make this dipshit disappear and make Eve's breasts bigger. Okay, you have to do both. All right? Because then it's a win-win for me. I get more breast, and I don't have to see that moron on my timeline anymore.
Now, it's not 100% clear who she is talking about in this scenario. Now, some people think she was talking about Grummz because, well, he was the one that had the hit put on him. Others think she might be talking about this jackass, but many also think she could be talking about Asmongold. I, for one, really can't tell. She didn't make it clear almost at all, but nonetheless, she said what she said. You gotta love that she tries to do the whole boob joke thing afterward, just to kind of tone it down. She might as well have said, guys, I'll totally pay you money to kill him in Minecraft. Lamau. Yeah, just because you end it with a joke doesn't mean it's a joke. Because you see, when you say stuff like this, it does have repercussions, especially if you're saying it in a public forum like this with multitudes of people watching you, because you don't know who's watching you. I mean, have we all forgotten the whole sniper wolf thing that happened a while back? You know, the whole stalking thing. Maybe she has a devoted fan that's psychotic and will go after him. We don't know. She basically, at least in my opinion, made a verbal hit. And this kind of threat grants you about a 1 year minimum sentence. It is a straight up felony. So, if Asmon does go ahead and reports the clip, I hope she is banned from Twitch. Because she does not need to be out there. If she's going to be doing this stuff, if you are going to act like a fool to this level, you don't need to be online. I mean, look, it's one thing to not like someone. It's one thing to not agree with anything they say. But the moment you start trying to incite violence, the moment you start threatening people, buddy, you've lost. You haven't just lost the conversation. You haven't just lost the narrative. You straight up have lost. And in the case of Grummz here, same thing. Some, once again, psycho here is willing to pay money to see him dead. All because Grummz just wanted to start a petition to get a game, Stellar Blade in this case, to be uncensored because it was released with multiple censors, even though it was promised not to be censored. And this nutso decided, hey, why not? Let's put a hit out on him. I really hope that this is not a trend going forward. Not just for the sake of the people that are getting the threats, obviously, because you never know when some psycho fan is going to take this seriously and actually do it. But also because these idiots are basically ruining their lives by doing this. I mean, even if you just go to jail for a year minimum, it's still a felony. It's on your record forever. You're screwed. And look, I hear you. I know. She thinks she was making a joke. Assumingly making a joke. But there's a reason why we have warning signs near steep cliffs. Not just to warn people, but they're mainly there to stop idiots from wandering too close to the extremely steep cliffs. Now, if one of said idiots decides to go challenge accepted, walks past the sign and proceeds to fall down the cliff, well, you get what you fucking deserve. In this case, TOS and the law are the warning signs. Call it stupidity, call it moment of passions, defend it all you want, I don't care. But they deserve it. I'm a huge believer in free speech, okay? It's an absolute belief of mine. But at the same time, there are limitations for a reason to free speech. It's because there are ramifications for some things you do say. You can have a crazy rally full of crazy people, but the moment you start inciting violence, bam, your free speech is gone. The same thing goes for putting out a hit. But now I want to know what your thoughts are. Do you think this whole situation has just been blown out of proportion? The first dude, okay, I think we can all agree, there needs to be some legal action there for sure. In her case, though, Denham's case, what's your thoughts there? Do you think she was just joking? Do you think she kind of meant it a little bit? Even if she was joking, do you think she deserves some repercussions? Let me know down below. And of course, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and munch a few tacos while you're at it.